Blocks, negative beliefs, and negative life circumstances. Hi, guys, I'm Ian McMinn. This is Path to I Am. Blocks, negative beliefs, and negative life circumstances. There's a lot that we can encounter in day-to-day life, in our lives. And I think I kind of want to get to balance a lot of what I've talked about so far on this channel by getting to cover everything that we encounter that gives us grief, that causes us to tense up, have resistance, and really struggle in our lives. Divorce, difficult relationships with children, animals and loved ones passing away, tough financial circumstances, poor health scares, just a genuine sense of dissatisfaction, general sense of dissatisfaction in one's life. These are all things that are super common. I mean, like, we can experience this on any one of these things, these negative life circumstances, on a daily basis. And so I really want to get to tackle this because this is really crucial. What I talk about is not toxic positivity. It's not putting a smiley face over a negative situation. And I do not advocate that. I advocate genuinely acknowledging where you are and getting to come from a more balanced place that gets to inform you. So what do we do with this? So today I want to talk about my approach to blocks, negative beliefs, and negative life circumstances, negative experiences and negative life circumstances. So my view is this, and this is what I've found to be true time and time again. Every single experience we have, we can learn something from. We hear this from all the cliched sayings out there, but it's really true. If you get to remain positive and open to every experience, especially negative experiences, negative external conditions and circumstances, there is always a benefit. And that's actually the only way to get to move through them, is to get to go, what is this here to teach me? For example, you put your hand on a hot stove, the teaching may just be, don't do that, right? So it can be something simple and it can be something profound. And so getting to look at these conditions and see them as there is some gift within them. There is some wisdom that I don't yet have, because if I did have it, I would have already dealt with the situation. But this negative life circumstance is lingering, so there's still something here. For example, it may be becoming so comfortable with it that you're okay if it never changes. Or if there's a difficult relationship, it may be getting real with the fact that you guys don't really click as well. Or that maybe you need to look at yourself. I need to look at myself and see what's coming up in this relationship that's playing out negatively that's actually just all about me. Or with finances. Am I actually giving value? Or if I am giving value, do I feel that I'm worth it? Am I brave enough to ask for that raise? Am I brave enough to look elsewhere for work? Am I brave enough to be open to the fact that I have a gift as a business owner, but I may not actually understand how it gets to fit in yet? So maybe I can open to that. So there's always something here. And as I talk about, there may be a block, there may be a negative belief, sure. but we can be open to it. What am I not receiving yet? That and this may take a long time for any one thing, but can I be open to that? I talked about yesterday, always being satisfied. Maybe it helps to return to I am awareness and fulfillment. Maybe I can just let go of that for a bit and just get really real with myself and ask certain questions, and I can return to that general fulfillment after. Or maybe the other way around, like I recommend, which is, can I find my center and be with myself and be kind? And then, okay, but let me not just, once I feel aligned again and I feel back in my center, let me not just go, whistling in the wind and forgetting about that. Let me look back at the thing that caused the issue and really go, well, what is here? What was I not getting that caused that negative reaction in me? Or what am I not getting that's caused this actual external circumstance, not having enough money or not this or not that, to arise? Can I get real? Let me just get real with myself, because that's the kind thing. It's just like with emotions. We're not going to just act positive when we feel negative. Let's acknowledge how we feel. Let's feel that emotion until we start to process it so we can show it love. And then, okay, let me still myself and let me return to fulfillment or satisfaction or whatever. But we still got to get really real. Okay, so keep it real. Keep it real with yourself. And guess what? If you're not, you're going to get feedback. I get feedback all the time. I'm still figuring out. I've had many different iterations on my entrepreneurial journey. I've had great success for clients. I've had great financial success before. But there's still things for me to be learned to create what I want to create. And I can come from fulfillment. It's super helpful. It gets the creative juices going. It propels me into action. To follow what's calling to me is the next action to take, the next thing to work on. But yeah, it's an ongoing process. It's something I'm working on. And something like dating or something like friendship or health and fitness or my own inner well-being, or even helping clients with their wealth, which is something I've done well in the past. Those are all things that I've taken action on them from, a place of alignment, and I've figured it out, right? So I'm quite, in those areas, there's a consistency there. And yeah, with creating my own consistency as an entrepreneur, I'm not there yet with external conditions. I can come from fulfillment where I feel like I already have it, and I'm still taking actions to work towards certain things. I'm not overly obsessing about how success needs to look, right? So that's why I talk about letting go of these external things, not obsessing over the goal so much. But yeah, I'm still in process. When I hit a certain marker, I can say, yeah, no, it's unfolded in my experience. But what value is there in what I'm talking about if I can't be real about what's in process for me, right? So that's me keeping it real. Because I've had mentors in the past that they kept it real with me and it helped. My first meditation teacher, he shared, the issues with his husband. And how he was an atheist. My first meditation teacher was an atheist. But he kept it real. He was very tapped in. He's very tuned in, and there's nothing wrong with being an atheist. I want to be clear. I was one for a while, but he was real about how his beliefs didn't necessarily, always leave him feeling great. He kept it real with me. So we can do that with ourselves. Is my point with blocks, negative beliefs and experiences, and negative life circumstances, right? And the more we get to do that, the more we learn. I mean, there's going to be something. There's going to be something tomorrow that comes up that's going to be a challenge, but there's benefit in these challenges. It's like what I talk about in the Michael Singer Surrender Experiment video. I really recommend reading that book, because it's nothing but a series of challenges told through his life story that he got to surrender into and face authentically. And it led him great places. Like, we're gonna, if we can do this, we're gonna be fine. If we can even come from fulfillment and all of these things, and also keep it real, and then take the actions that we feel are calling to us to take, whatever they are in every area of our lives, moment to moment, we're gonna be fine. But it's a journey. And yeah, so anyway, guys, I'm Ian McMinn, as I said. This is Path to I Am. I have a number of links. I have a link for my website where you can reach out to me and check me out as well. For the Life Path Wayfarer program too, which is the deep long-term dive I do with certain clients that want to go all in. I have another link in the description for 30-minute one-off session, 60-minute one-off session, a link for donations if that resonates, and a link for my podcast, which is on Spotify, which has its own distinct episodes. I pop in there every now and then, not nearly as often as I do here, but I hope this really helps, guys. Yeah, keep it real. I mean, there's value in every single moment, whatever's showing up, positive or negative, especially negative. And yeah, just trust yourself, but also really acknowledge what's going on and go from there. So hope you guys have a good day, and I will see you on the next one.